Hey guys, welcome back. Let's get into the video. You already know what it is, so I'm gonna start with the number one symptom of my second trimester. So in the beginning, I was still very tired, more tired than I was, but then it got better. Like, I stopped being tired and I came to my optimal energy level. Like, for real. Like, I went from being exhausted to just like, all right. And I think, honestly, I'm not even gonna lie, I think it had something to do with the seasons changing, because like in the winter it's such a drag, and then, you know, the sun started to come out more, and I love the sun. I love the summer. But okay, so yeah, round ligament pain. So round ligament pain, I don't really know what that is. I'm just gonna be honest, but you know, they say it's like pain in your stomach. So I had stomach pain, and sometimes it was like very severe. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, like it was times where I couldn't even stand up. It was times where like I wanted to cry. Like, I was just like, my boyfriend was like, do you want to go to the hospital? Like, I'm not a hospital person, so of course I'm like, no, I don't need to go to the hospital. But I do have a friend that's in her second trimester now, and she did go to the hospital, but it was just round ligament pain. So, you know, it can be very severe, so I don't want people to get alarmed. If you do feel like you'll be more comfortable if you do go to the hospital, and you're scared and you don't know what it is, I mean, go right ahead. I was fine, but I would say if it only lasts for a night, now it's gonna happen multiple times, but if it can last for a long time. I'm not gonna lie. It lasted me for like a few hours. My friend said it lasted her from like 6 to 6 type, like in the morning, so she really still had to go to the hospital, or she felt the need to. But for me, I just stay away from hospitals. I don't know why. I don't want to be there all day. I don't want to discharge when you want me to discharge, and if I start to feel fine, I'm gonna want to get out of there, and I'm not gonna want to pay those medical bills. So I didn't go. I'm not saying it's always a good thing not to go, because like sometimes it may be something bad, but typically if it's just really bad stomach pain, but there's no bleeding or anything else like that, any other signs of like, because a lot of people are scared like it's a miscarriage, but if you're in your second trimester and there's no bleeding and nothing like that, 9 times out of 10 you're safe. And if there is bleeding, I don't know why I'm going into doctor mode, because I'm not a medical thing. I don't know anything about it. But if there is bleeding in a little bit, don't work yourself up and don't get too scared, because you know, some people do bleed sometimes. I didn't, luckily. But yeah, that's why I didn't go to the hospital. But that is a thing. It can be really severe. It can hurt. It can be very painful. You just have to breathe through it. Drink water, breathe through it. It is nice to have somebody there to help you, but if you don't, I just stayed crouched over, bent over on my stomach. Like, not on my stomach, like just bent over, because I guess that felt better than like sitting up, laying back, any other position. Bent over. That's the best, okay? So I was also still peeing a lot, and I would have to wake up in the middle of the night and pee, and it's really aggravating. But now I'm just a pro. Now if I wake up around 4, you know, sometimes I don't get up, which is probably bad because it's not good for your bladder, but I'll typically wake up around 3 or 4, and I just go to the bathroom. And it used to suck, because I'm the type of person, I hate getting up out of my sleep, but I feel like it's meant to be this way, because it's like, I'm not used to waking up out of my sleep for anything. If anybody bothered me while I'm in my sleep, I'm gonna be pissed. But, you know, I have to get up now because I have to pee, and I can't go back to sleep because it hurts. Like, I need to pee. So don't try to hold it. Go to the bathroom. You're going to give yourself a bladder infection if you try to hold it. Just get up and go. And I feel like it's a blessing because when your baby's crying in the middle of the night, you're going to have to just get up and feed the baby. And so now at this point, you'll be used to waking up out of your sleep. Like, in the second trimester, it would piss me off. I'm like, I had to pee again. But now I'm just like, I have to pee. I'll be back asleep in 2 seconds. So, it's crazy how your body, like, preps yourself for the baby. Like, it's really crazy how life works. So, the next one, I had hiccups, and like this could be totally unrelated, but I started getting hiccups a lot, and I'm thinking it had something to do with the baby being in my stomach and kicking my diaphragm or something and making me get hiccups. And I wish I wrote down when I first felt the baby, because I know it was in the second trimester, if I'm not mistaken. But I don't remember when. But when you first feel the baby, it's like an amazing experience. It's like, it's so cool. Like, I literally almost cried. I was like, oh my God, I just felt the baby. Was that the baby? Like, I wasn't sure. You know, like, before I had felt some things, and I'm like, I'm not going to get hyped because, you know, that might not really be. But this time I'm like, that had to be it, because I had put my hand on my stomach, and then I felt it, and I'm just like, that was a kick. Like, that was the baby. So yeah, it's just like really cool. So you look forward to that. I mean, I don't have everything, but I do use the baby center, and they and it's also this other app. It's like a purple app. It's like what to expect when expecting or something, I don't know, but I follow these apps faithfully, and 9 times out of 10, you know, the things that they say will happen around this time do start to happen around this time, and they give you a little time. They tell you a little bit before, ahead of time, and it's just like really cool. And yeah, it's just cool. And then also in the second trimester, we found out that we were having a baby girl. So that was lovely. I already had the gender reveal up. It's been up for a while. So I'll link that video in the the description box. I'll link that video in the description box for you guys if you want to go see our gender reveal. It was very small. It was very small and just family, but it was cool. It's just nice to know, like, you do feel a little bit more connected when you know the gender of your baby. I mean, I kind of already knew it was a girl, but this just gave me, like, that closure. And I thought it was going to help me figure out a name, but I still haven't figured out a name, and I'm already 33 weeks. Like, I don't get how people just name their kids so easily, or they already know. I'm just like, they have to live with this for the rest of their life, or at least till they're 18, and they just, this, like, your name is just, it defines you. Like, I mean, it doesn't define you, but it's your name. Like, I don't know. They're gonna have to live up to this name. Like, I don't know. So yeah, that was basically it for all my second trimester. Hold on. I almost forgot to tell you guys. Okay, so yeah, when I was 27 weeks, which is right around the time you're going into your final trimester. 28 is like the final, and like 27 is the last week of the second trimester. So when I was 27 weeks, I got milk. Like, I had squeezed my boob, and I had some white stuff came out, and I was like, ugh, like, I don't know. But yes, so you do start producing milk, and a lot of people, some people produce milk earlier, because I know my friend told me about her friend who was pregnant, and she was like, you haven't got any milk yet? Like, she said she already got milk, and I'm like, no. And it could be, I had nipple piercings. I took them out by now, of course, but I don't know. But when the milk came, I still had my nipple piercings in. I took them out now because I wanted it time to heal before the baby comes. But yeah, so like milk came out and I was just like, oh, that's weird. And like now sometimes if I squeeze it, you know, some will come out, but it's not a lot. It's only literally, it's only a drip. Not even a drip. It's like a dot. Like it's literally a dot. It's not enough for you to taste. If you want to taste it, it's not enough for that. It's not enough for yeah, it's just a little dot that will come out sometimes if I squeeze it. But I thought that was so cool. Like, oh my God, like this is weird. It's weird. Everything, honestly, everything that you go through during pregnancy is so weird, but it's also amazing. And I wouldn't change it for the world. Okay, but that's the end of this video. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you want to see. Tell me what you want to hear. Tell me what you want to know. And I'll do my best to get to you. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.